Old age. No one ever really knows when to refer to someone as old. You turn 18 and are able to vote, you're old. You turn 30 and are no longer in your roaring 20s, you're old. You turn 50 and people begin saying you've lived half a century, you're old. For some people, being deemed old is a dangerous word that should never be said. For others, it's a blessing to have lived as long as they have. Today I'll be sharing about the one person in my life that I look up to the most, my grandpa. My grandpa is someone who lives each day like it's his last. He loves everyone so hard and is always doing whatever he can to make me smile. When I was little, he'd pick me up from school and take me shopping and let me pick out one treat, no matter how expensive it may be. Some days I'd get a Barbie doll, and other days I'd buy a cupcake or a fun game to play with my family. No matter what I'd pick that day, he always made me feel so special and so loved. My grandpa loved to cook. His famous rice pilaf was my favorite dish that he would cook. I'd ask for it for every holiday and he would make it just for me. As I've gotten older, I'd try to replicate it on my own and could never get the recipe to taste the same way as it did when he made it. He just had the special touch. He loves Jesus with his whole heart and cares more about others than he does himself. Every Sunday to this day, he always saves seats for my family and I, no matter how late we may be that morning. My grandpa lives for the joy of others, always making his friends and family smile and laugh, and it doesn't go unnoticed. He even went ziplining with me a few years ago and hurt his knees so bad that he needed surgery on both knees. Yet he still smiles about it and says he had the time of his life with me. I age more and more every day, but what I don't realize is that my grandpa does too. Even though I'm a busy college student who tries to balance the demanding schedule I have, I've learned to appreciate the little moments in my life with everyone, but most importantly, my grandpa. He makes time for me each and every day, whether that be sending me little good morning texts or pictures of the sunrise because he knows how much I love the sky, or giving me a big hug every Sunday morning at church. I know these moments won't last forever, and it's important to appreciate the time we have with the ones we love, because we never know when that time will come to an end.